Evening class. This evening, I'm glad to meet you here. We are going to look at a topic known as lamination. I know that most of you in your life you have done lamination. So we shall begin by describing what is lamination. Lamination is a process of surrounding a paper document in clear plastic, and the process is meant to provide a durable option for the protection of paper documents. After there, we shall look at the steps followed during lamination. The first step is whereby you will choose a laminating machine. Here you can choose anything from desktop laminators that won't laminate anything larger than letter size sheets, or large format laminators that can handle posters size and beyond. Regardless of the size of the machine you choose, there are two basic types of lamination and laminating machine. The first method uses rolls of laminating film to coat one or both sides of a document, and the second method encapsulates the document into a pouch or plastic. We'll be looking at the encapsulation methods soon. Then next you will choose your document. Many different grades of paper can be laminated, and the size is only limited by your machine. So you can laminate business cards, reports, covers, and advertising materials. Then step 3, you turn on the machine. These sound obvious, but most laminating machines need to warm up before you can use them. You will find that you will turn on the machine. Some minutes it warms up so that you can laminate your document. Then you will put the document into the laminating pouch. The pouch is like a folded piece of paper, except it is made up of laminating film. If your document edges come close to the edges of the pouch, you will need to be more careful to center it before lamination. Then you put the pouch in the carrier. The closed end of the pouch should fit into the closed end of the carrier. The carrier protects the machine from a build-up of lamination film. Then you will feed the carrier into the machine. Use the closed use the closed end first and don't force it. Then let the pouch cool. After you have laminated, you will let your pouch cool. Once the pouch comes out of the machine, let it cool before you handle it, because it might harm you. Then after there, you will trim the lamination film. You will trim the lamination film into the size that you want. For example, 1 to 6 of an inch. Then next we shall look at requirements during lamination. You will require the document to be laminated. You will require a lamination machine. You will require a pouch, and then also a power source. You will require a power source. In this case, a power source will enable the machine to be on, so that you can laminate your document. We shall look at the advantages of laminating documents. Lamination increases the durability of print material, allowing them to withstand frequent use. Durability, we mean that these documents will stay for a long time without being deteriorated. Then we have lamination adds protection against fingerprints and smudges, stains and spills, tears and wrinkles, marks and abrasions, plus oil, grease, dirt, moisture, and other contaminants. You will find that when your document comes in contact with the contaminants, it won't get destroyed. Lamination improves appearance by enhancing the ink colors of printed pieces. This creates a more professional look and holds attention longer. Lamination adds strength and stiffness, providing an impression of higher quality and importance. Then also lamination is completely transparent and does not impair or blemish the printing in any way. Then lamination has a reasonable cost. Also, because lamination increases the longevity of print material, it saves money on reprinting. Lastly, let's look at the disadvantages of lamination. Laminates are difficult to recycle. For example, most of the laminates are permanent that it becomes difficult to recycle them. Then if the top layer get worn, then one laminate sheet has to be replaced. One side of the laminate, if it gets torn or worn out, then you will have to replace the whole laminate. Then if laminate sheets are used for flooring, then it creates very slippery surface. Then also laminates are brittle and they are prone to ripping. Then lastly, laminates are difficult to bend. You cannot bend a laminate. Thank you for having time with me in this session. I think in our next lesson we shall be looking at binding. Enjoy your day. Let's meet during our next lesson.